Good afternoon. My name is Sanpon Yasowan. Today I will be examining for the speaking section. What is your full name?
My name is Kanika Wiset Minlavigar, and you can call me Khim.
Can I see your ID, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm originally was born in Nan, a small province in the mountains of Thailand, far from Chiang, around 5,000 miles far.
Do you work or study?
Now I'm just graduated from the Faculty of Dentistry in Chiang.
What do you do?
Now I'm just graduated and studying for IELTS to use this score to go to study abroad.
How often do you have guests at your home?
At home in Nan, I usually have guests around 3 times a week. Mostly my cousins.
What do you do during this time?
At that time, mostly we always have dinner, and sometimes we talking, checking experience, and watching movies.
How can you communicate with your family members and why?
How can I communicate with my family members? Mostly if we work together, we talk to each other. We always talking while we having dinners or lunch. And when we were separate, like when I come to study in Chiang, we the way communicate where applications like Line or Facebook, that we create a group that we can communicate in family members.
Why do people prefer email instead of letters to contact other people?
In my view, people tend to use email more than letter nowadays because it's much more easier than the letter. For the process of the letter, you have to buy the paper, you have to buy the envelope, and then the post office send it. But for email, you just access on your laptop, on your internet, and then you can search and send, you can text and send at that time.
Okay, now we are moving on to the second part. I have a card, you have 1 minute to prepare, and after that you have to speak for about 2 minutes. Here is the card, you can take note if you want. You ready?
I'm going to tell you about the thing that I would like to buy in the future. The thing that I would like to buy in the future is a condominium in Chiang Mai. This condominium I was thinking to buy it since last 2 years ago, before they graduate. Why do I want to buy this? Because I lived in Chiang for 6 years, and I live in school dormitory, and around this area we have a lot of new condominiums come up, and it's close to Deutsche Tech, and you can see the scenery of Deutsche Tech, and the condominiums, they are all around my dorm. That's the area that I feel similar with it. I explore around them already, and I get used to stay around the area, and the area is pretty nice because in the center it's near the campus in the center of Chiang Mai, that you can go to it everywhere easily via the bus. And I also have a cousin here. She is my grandmother's sister, and it will be trouble if we come here and visit at her home almost all the time, because we come to visit Chiang Mai pretty often, because Chiang Mai is close to my hometown, and me and my family is always come here on the holidays for shopping, for going to cinema, and sometimes we go to restaurants and we come back late. It will be trouble if we stay in the cousin house, and it will be more easier if we stay in our own condo, and it's around my area that I get used to.
Okay, now we are at the discussion part. Do you think people spend a lot of time shopping, and why?
Absolutely. I believe that people spend a lot of time on shopping. It can be seen that most of people who went shopping, they don't have to plan what they want to buy. They just want to walking around, wander around the shopping mall, and find things that they want. Sometimes they don't have the target what they want to buy, so they spend a lot of time on walking around that area. Sometimes just for entertainment. It's not much point for the main target product.
Is it useful at all? I mean, the reason why people spend a lot of time shopping?
Absolutely not. I don't think spend a lot of time on shopping is not a good idea, because in my opinion, shopping is not bad. But if you spend most of time on the shopping, but you have no point what you do, you're just walking around, and you don't have the target what you want to do. Comparing to you have the thing that you want to buy in your head, and you go straight to the product, and you will have much more time on your day to do other stuff like your work, spend time with family, and doing activity with friends or exercise. Much more better than just go out for shopping and walking around the shopping mall.
Okay, what age group spend the most time shopping, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I believe that nowadays teenagers spend a lot of time on shopping, because in the shopping area there is not just the product, the product selling. They have the coffee shop, they have restaurants, they have the game centers everywhere that teenagers can meet together and having fun. So sometimes they're walking around for shopping first before they have dinners, or waiting for the queue in the restaurant. So in my opinion, I believe that the teenagers spend a lot of time on this part.
Okay, about shopping, about advertisement. How can advertisement influence people?
It can be seen that nowadays advertisement plays major roles in people's routine, because so many creative advertisements that can instill people to follow their thinking, to follow their product. For example, some candy products, they try to use colorful advertisement to induce children, to attract children to buy the candy, something like this.
Okay, one last question for today. What type of advertisement do you like to see and why?
In my opinion, what type of advertisement I would like to see the most is the creative advertisement. The advertisement that's made from ideas, that make you think beyond the picture that they show. For example, the advertisement about promoting drivers to beware when they drive. They use the eyelid. They use the eyelid to be the main idea, and then they paint a human, like the people who walk on street on the eyelid. Yeah, and then when the eyelids close together, that means that the painting car on the eyelid hit the human on the upper eyelid. So the actual meaning is like, if the driver is not careful, like they sleep while they're driving, that means they can cause a harmful problem on the street, like they can hit walking on the street.
Okay, thanks for today.